Mate di cavalla muchas. Yine toyak ve kalam. Oya no me. Niente de costi de consolo. Niente chimo. Mate di cavalla muchas. Yine toyak ve kalam. Oya no me. Niente costi de consolo. Niente chimo. Mate di cavalla muchas. Yine toyak ve kalam. Oya no me. Niente costi de consolo. Niente chimo. Mate di que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang. Vendo que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang. Vendo que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang. Vendo que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang. Vendo que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang. Vendo que somos. Que somos. Un dongo de Dharma do manzang, Dharma manzang.
What you doing here? Ili pijama quand tu es là dans un même chi chi so ka du du sto ka ton sha ni ta da dam ji ta lo ba sa de
Da dang song re. Cha san.
ji lo sha ta tu su
Ji jie song yin song mo se. Ji dang mo jie song yin song mo se. Da da.
ta tang bo lu zi la bi na ka ni na
Da song da mo. Ba ga da ka ba.
de stelle de stelle good evening everyone. Thank you coming and welcome. So I want to say a couple words. Thank you for the lamas and Sangha members. So think that there were tanga sun jugum molam ta so ne thank you at ni je cha dior wa ta chamin chen siri tendu ta mambo ji wo thank you at no ne da nga so thank doing part due to so yore tegana gita talo da thing som de chatol thini so yore tinita di nayam ti chen chi ne tanda ta nga so thing juwa de chad yores.
So welcome everyone to the DRIKUNG MONLAM gathering. And this has been a tradition that has gone on. This is the 10th gathering. And so there's been a number of these gatherings, and the first 7 of those were all gatherings in person. And then we had some years, 3 years with, after the COVID has come. So there were some years that we weren't able to meet in person, but this is the 10th gathering right now. And so we're coming back to meeting in person.
Tindang so talo today ta molam tingjuwa de tinijeta de la tsuya ke arse gorchi mopan ro chungchi tene da nga so japan jig molam ke Tangeleng scenario yato pato kitchen ro chi tene dan de la tsuyan ro ji ta chu chi tene tade da kala pansam panto to tiniji chi da zo chi hyo de tanda hya da kali sena tsaran bo chi zo chi be ke tene tanda tande dung ke lama ta jo jig de du ma chama la ko chi lingen tang de na yi ke ta tiwa yori tine yang tine ji de la za chimbu tang ke chimbu zi chi tine tanda de pewa de la tine ning tapa ne ngone tuji chi xue tang ka di chi so tine ji xue yin.
So here we are now at this 10th of the DRIKUNG prayer festival gatherings. And in general, this is a very special occasion, and we do whatever we can do to practice together and make aspirations and so forth. And in particular, for this event this year, we have Tritsa Rinpoche is gracing us with his presence. And not only that, but many very special and sacred DRIKUNG lamas have come all together, and all of us together have gathered and to celebrate this very important occasion. So I want to thank all of you from the very depths of my heart, and really I want to express my deepest appreciation for everyone who has made this possible.
Oda tigana yi ke jig tanda da digun ke molam tela tigana yi mamambo ji hansaya geta rokwachi hadekchi eba ta majira je ke konting do yasme yo mari tindi indu bemesi we ke ne ta chokhanchi kitine rokwa tindi chi song tindu da di teleyan tugje chi hya ta tigana yi ta tring
So then, in addition to all of the DRIKUNG practitioners who have gathered and worked to create this special event, I want to thank in particular everyone who has helped to really make this happen here. And really the efforts that people have undertaken to really make this special event happen are inconceivable, and they transcend the ordinary imagination. So I just want to also express my deepest appreciation for everyone who has helped to make this possible.
Tinda jatanga to chuchia mambo yore ina yata tinane chi tine ta lodop nipa chuanji kan somjing gumbo tine ta tiki tu chen tini ji cha di yore ta ti lo kurma je kina la tengi cha di yore tendi tiga na yi ta tela pe mesi ke ke chenbo re ji nga zo te lo da ji shiwu ke ngoten senari sombo ke japten senari khandar yang ji tsendi ki tonda rugu yona re tsechime ki tonda rugu yona re da ko cho khandi je ke to ne long kurma je ke na ne tu che ke che hyo je tong tene za che hyo ji cha de yo re tendu te yimba la ji za chen bo yimba la yimba ha ko ji de ga na ji da zo de sa dong bo zo chi bi la ma le de ga na yi ke da ma cha ma tene ji pha wa la tene da gadi che hya da de ga na yi yes yan shu use.
So here there is a lot that could be talked about in relationship to the Dharma. However, in general, this DRIKUNG MONLAM, this prayer festival, this prayer gathering, is connected to the second incarnation of the great master Nagarjuna, who is known as Jigten Sungam, and it is connected with his anniversary in particular. And Jigten Sungam attained incredible accomplishments, and not only did this, but passed on this Dharma tradition that by which we can gain accomplishment in this life and also in future lifetimes. And so this tradition, this DRIKUNG tradition, is really the most sacred type of tradition, and it is extremely profound. And so all of us gathered here, especially the lamas, all the lamas that have come, I want to express my appreciation and rejoice in this opportunity.
Particular ya jiyon chanta pa chi nga so Asia senari chi pho la soba la tene chi gomba chasang tene mongbo chi yore yina yang ta chi nukcho ba la ta cho jik samno tang mi na chi nangba te ta sarvan rawo chi cha di yore ti na ne ko pho nangba te ta chi murab jik yang tene mando wa tene chi cha di yore ti ndu tindi imbe ki jumzen la tene nga so chi gomba chasang senadri tindi je ke ta yo mare ti ndu tindi je le ten ji ta jetang pe combo re ti ndu ta chi de la ngarang re tega na yi ke ti ke ta chi course to be ke chi ka nge mombo shu ji dong len chi tene ta khanda chi gombe ke ta tindi ha le chimbo yo ma hen ta gombe sunyan ro ji tindi je tene chongbo re te chongba de la ta ngoni ji namba ji ke koyang ji ta course scenario ji ta tindi ji gomba ji yu zamba ko chechong lo ma to be ke gombaji yu sambatala tini je nga so thombre te kechembo re samgdo tini ta tanda mambo je ke nambala thona shib chigyo re ji cho khangji ki ne ta jinga he ke tsendele dene chigyo jire nga he chechimal dene chigyo jire khanda khang ne mena mambo je la tanda namba interesting yore tini indu ta thela yang 진캔 도솔라 지다 용사 세나리 로종 치사 세나리 트리지 케체몬도 휴리 티니다 강당가서 트레이 데리지 다 공배소로 충중지 통저 통바자 마지베게 지 저사는 뭐지 올리쇼베게 지 라마기위 예년 몽보 징좀 대가나 이 초도로 뭐 좀 갈래자 지와들라양 원에 전에 초현식 점도 당위나 지금 원사 전부 템제 전부 트니지 리트닝도 티인데 대가나 이게다 단단가서들라 지금만이 그 지와 좀 말이 디케지 확자til라요 지금 무랍 지마당 지금 모토는 모토 그때한테 팽그리 트닝도 틴디인디 팽하게다 단다 저 라만 넘버리 초론 넘비키 투치 몰람 텐데 망그리 틴디 틴디제게다 디 투치 몰람 텔레테네 지 상지 기템반디 야 오노 콘트 크리아당 테네 지금 무랍지마 무랍네 무랍라요 고 공팬로야 지 보보당 공부 선비기 지지기 윤도지 용야하게 되네 참에 도모들이 나오나스
And so in this way there have been tradition, the monastic tradition of having monasteries and places to gather to practice Buddhism comes from Asia. And so there are monasteries and so forth in Asia. However, there are also new Buddhist practitioners. And in the last generations, a lot of this has changed. And here in the West, it is rare to have such monasteries. And this being the case, this particular Dharma center right here, this has been created. And even though in a way it is like a reflection of the monasteries in Asia in old times, there are still a lot of incredible benefits. And it is a place where people can practice the Dharma so that they gain accomplishment in this lifetime and in future lifetimes. It is a place where people can study. It is a place where they can train. And in particular, it is a place where we can gather. And so for this particular prayer festival, we are graced with Tritsap Rinpoche and many other incredible lamas have come. And all of us have engaged in various hardships to make this happen. And so although this is a small reflection of certain things of the past, at the same time, if we look at it in a different way, there are incredible aspects and marvelous aspects of interdependence that have come together. And so even though we are only practicing together for 2 full days, at the same time, this can create a pattern within our mind streams where we can experience incredible benefits from this. And so through engaging in, I have this aspiration that through this, having this location and having this prayer festival, that the teachings of the Buddha can grow and increase further and further. And so that not only now, but generations from now, the teachings of the Buddha increase through study, practice, and meditation.
대다 아동지시 참도 롱지 쇼인다. 냐면은 알레다디 레다 제탕가서 디 조조자야라 제탕 다 참메히 레로 요 마르와이나 양다 지나네 지다 탐보로지 휴다 페젠델 페제 참아주 마존난데 좀 마톱난데 참아주 마톱난데라 네 야 예 냐마당가서 디 조조자로 조조자네 당보데 초천라버레 초천라도 chokchen de ra sons yin na yang tene ta tanda de yin dine ya lamga cha sang ji so go de laps lamga cha sang so ya le peche ta to la mele ni sku wi sarwa inda tinda uji sam ta na ta peche ku sha ya char gi na uji ma to yo ma de ta zo je a chu ji dun me ka de so ka tong tini chi ji ta ma ya kona xiong korang la yang do yin tene nga zo pecha mes chang chokchen na ta tu ji che si na lamga so to ya nga zo pecha mes la yin ba le de tene kon so be ji sem juro an ro ji thep ji tene ta lamga so ma ri sa de ti shu la tene ta yang chokchen da ra cha de ta chokchen ra cha wa de ina chang so ta chong ba chim chen so no so go de la ta ti ji ari na kita nyamnyong senari tini do konyo me ina da chon ji sodu ta linken yore nga zo chon ji so chi tini ta magi la ngoni sina nga zo kita deni deni som so in sta til sama zera jag do ina ma son sum just ji le so ma son sum just le de tini ta ngoni sina nga zo ken deri chagi ji u sin ji ya ya do ji ro wa ina kawa yore be da koranแต่ทุกปัจจัยเนี่ยเชื่อสุขยี่จีส่วนเชิงตบส่วนเมื่อตอนเชื่อส่วนยี่จีส่วนสุดท้ายเชื่อส่วนละเป็นงูกอยูสเช่นตุกินส์เส้นเนี่ยเป็นคนละต่างกันสุดท้ายสิ่งที่จะรับสารอะไรออกมาเลยทีนี้ที่นั่นที่นั่นผู้มุ่งนี้ไม่ยอมเลยทีนี้ชาวจีนไม่จีตัวเชื่อว่ามันต้องสุ่มจีนนั่นทีนี้ทำมาดีอาจจะเห็นได้อามาตัวชีวิตที่นี่ชีวิตมันตัวตาแต่ถ้าเป็นอย่างสมัยนี้แต่จะคนอยู่แม้แต่อารีนั่นละจะทางคนเราสมขันเจ้าวันเราจีเราทีนี้คนอยู่ส่วนยังจีเป็นแต่ถ้าเอเชียนั้นถูกปัจจัยอันดับนั้นเชื่อเราทีนี้ชิงยังดูยอมมาทีนี้จีที่ทำมาเจมันจะมาโชว์จีล้อชีที่เป็นแต่คนเราถ้าจีล้อสมาถ้าเชื่อเราสุดเชื่อมเกลงเกตันดันดามันจะจีล้อชีที่นี่ทำมาดี단 파돔데 모크타 가서 모골 야고레스 콘솔라타 테 카사스타 아파 야마초 참쇼쇼스타 chanaso 모골 징년데 가세유스 라파자쇼라소 엔터티 오네 타네 코나 징기 이나 지 딱 코라서 모골 징기 인생에서 라파자쇼 수직 라파자마소 뭐라고만 지 코로나서 간데 영이나 주는 당원이 지다 공고걸 그 몇심바도 공고 지으려고 그러다 템도기라고 그래. 근데 몇배뭐 콘트로사서 콘트로산다 지나서 드니레 있다. 따화 드니레 있어도 뭐 근데 로스티와 단 로스온데 타마딩에 대다 고메팅가 때 좋아지면요. 공고 지기 템도기 생길 때 콜라바당 공다다 지나서 가서 된자 성분도 소신이다. 가서디 바기라 고 템당 툼바지 토란 로디요 조ችን 자선 라디요 된로야 아리타 가서 지 통바 침세 리고 그래 텐도지 들라 아주 로파타 딜람가 두보 여와 람가도 파도 소론데 지 텐데 야보 여사레스 라화지 당이바 라화 당데 텐에 고지 괜찮도 차스 트로아로지 텐에 제가 나코가 내야죠 뭐 템도 말이라서 템도 가와도 템도는 배샤다 두소 돌아 가와 여스 다초 예전에 자를 링보지 잡혀나 자를 타다 펜스지도 걸고지 드네 잡혀나 역사랬다 나 템도 말이야 인다 드네 손데 개크치다 니스로 총마송 베레다 특마제 용직 드네 다 타마데 가상다 차창 다디 차창 차버데 차창 차네 드네 다 익스프레션 차창 차자 다 락처지 되기로 와 다 락처 되기면도 되네 거다 야 지리다 등산 야 이메일 당나 거다 베메스 디 에리아 베메스 티와 사오로와 이메일 롱연다 카바르장에 지면도 되네 거기 이메일 당가다 되네 산땡면도 되네 다 거기 다시 expectation 징에도 랭갱아서 다 로이마다 다 야 효는 로글라이 되네 다 건속에 리스타트 디 메지토글라도 대통령 제메지도 다다 도쿄에서 다 코페히디 샤이니네요. 제메 누가 들에 스타트리. 다 콜라베 차게츠근로 차데샤. 대 간다 토리. 간다 두디 빼데 뭐 지금 레제도 오면도 They get a tank, get under ye, Tinido. In the Tangazuka Tambo, and no to Tansh the workers and Mazola, the teacher, Ambo de la Peshat, you take the Kamba and go to do. In a chance of Titu, maybe now, you say you're not Jumsa Lofshola, things of Temano. The chance of Tim started Jumsa Mambo, you go shut a take, shut it. Tandara Tegla, Tandara Tegaran, the Himada came. Titsuni, that Titsuni, Jelta Tanda. Or that in that in age, Tangarank non to segro, Choji did you? Vegeta Samsha was a Zambadoji. Timakashi Shungswanda, Nitsushimba, you're the Bonjoto, the Beshat or the attack, or to your Tina. The Tamkin needs to know to meet Chaswan in a Tinida, Jingacho, control some Lodi. Ne Chichusong, Yangola Partic Achi, Logi Divina, Peche, turned out Peche, Dubious Rezamandoji, Tenji Torson. So did you understand?
Every single word.
Every
word.
Okay. So I say a little bit the history of what happened, but you guys were mostly familiar. So that's I said maybe no need to translate it. But we basically saying we are really hard worker. So so now it's maybe tea offerings or food offerings umzilla.
Team Bay.
Dumbola me zonje ramboje, yobola me zonje ramboje, lumbola me gete ramboje, yamne gonsho zonla
Tinetanda Tangazo Sonam, Soya Kichitula, Sopandeni, Kachimbo, Sachimbo, in Sopicabla, Jinda, Oyata, Tindi, Luxuji Yore, Tindu, Teletenetring, Tanda di Tene, Chatadang, Tene, Tandata, Nazo, Homandesi, Labgre, welcome Ras Labguna Otati. Jindate, Demi Tang, Melanie Onides, Tenite, Coni Bola, Tene, Jixindi ke, Jing, Huachi Hiwatang, Tene, Sichimayang, Namchangerwe, Componto Bitene, Mundutiniche Shugados.
Konzoki Jinda.
Oh,
Damien Tamil.
oh, Melanie.
So there is a tradition for accumulating merit where in a gathering, there are sponsors to sponsor in this particular context, the offerings of tea and the offerings of a kind of a food offering as well. And so the sponsors for today's welcome tea and food are Damien and Melanie. And so we appreciate this offering that they've made to the Sangha. And with this, we make the aspirations that they can attain the realization of the victorious Buddhas and so forth together. And so thank you for this sponsorship.
Then that you don't so what in the so the do in and that you want to do not so what you for follow it Chanda don't get so chinzy did Sani to desa kawa in Bandoda, Tendige Kisumyak Chitola, Chinzi Nangri, that he told to Tendere, Tendutine, Tagana, that's some mamma which involved in the Tendutine, so some of the gathering cat the Euro, Tindus Yam the Tine, Ta, Telema Jambu Sumchi, this chin don't, he showed that in it, not a soka to do ma ongains.
And so then in general, we are gathered here for this prayer festival, and we have had there's like a meal and kind of an opportunity to gather together with mindfulness and to open up this auspicious prayer festival. We will do the opening prayers of refuge, bodhicitta, and then a short practice for the Dharma protectors.
So we usually welcome rice and tea, enjoy, relax, and also usually we choose the seat, so sort of prepare for tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. So then we look about refuge and for immeasurables and so they short Dharma protector practice. Sorry, don't
Dharma dan jen jen ba ba de jo ba ze ba da je je zo ze ba ma nang wa da nya dang je de wa dang de dong a da de nyo de la na me ba ya dam Zobe zanjo rambo jeno bo yandala dangwara sebe no bara dam jen jen ba ba de jen ba sa ba na jen jen zo zen ba ma nang wa da nyam sin jen dan jen de wa dan de dong a dan zhe nyo de la na me Yang da ba zo be zan jo ren bo ji do ma zo.
All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Dam je je ko son do yen den zhe le da je je mo wo je je bong bo dong zha je je za yen jiu ne ba be gen de da je je ma bin jian zao wa da je ba de la ma dang ba dang la jia sun ji ye dan jing gu re jie la zuo dan la jia sun jie wo san jie jiong dian de nan la jia sun jie wo dang be jue
Namba Kyabsu.
ye wo ba be gen de nan la jia sun jie wo ba wo gan zhou jie jiao sun so ye xie jie jie nan de ba nan 要做这我要真正做我的结果结果不的帮忙当帮当来就算这 也当经过了这老做能了就算这我算这用点的能了就算这 当北去南来就算就我把北跟的南来就算就把我赶着去将什么做一些就简单的把那
We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
三九年波季节波三节南来叫三节节当三节三八做了的见叫三节节当空节的些节三节都能节嘛到三节三八拉巴 人些那帮当的人着了本当的三九三姐姐上的上的那老爸，人把见的老爸的我将就年过今天把三姐能来叫做。 阶段三九三八也做了的先叫算阶段空姐的些三九都那结巴当三九三八拉巴拉的那人些那巴。
Gazing, go
那本当的三九三的姐姐上的下的那拉巴。 人把见的老把见。
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
人间见到作见就难了，三九八的大内叫做。 大概今所今不所能见着了本三见着莫就三界就难作见就难了三九八的大内 Yasum je dage jinso jimba sonam rola banzara sanje do yo.
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Ma nang wa da nyam be sim jin dam je de wa dan de we je dan dem bar jo je dong a dan dong a je je dan ra wa jo je dong a me be de wa ra wa jo je ni ra ja da ni dan ra Tôn nhu la ne ba jo je mo nam ga da nyam be sim je dang de wa dang je dan dem ba ra jo je dong a je je dan ra wa ra jo dong a me be de wa da men ra wa jo je ni ra ja da ni dan ra la ne ba jo.
May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Okay. Okay, and then to the Sloka text.
Zon je ju dan zo je jo nan lai zon jo ba da da ne ja zon je da ge jin zo jin ba zo nam je do la ban san je do ba jo zon je ju dan zo je jo nan lai jan jo ba da ne ja zon Da ge jin zo jin ba zo nam je do la ban san je do ba yo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Zim je dam je de wa da de wa je da dem ba ra jo je dong a da dong a je je da ra wa ra jo dong a me ba de wa da man ra wa jo je ni ra ja da ni da ra da nyo la ne ba ra jo je zim je dam je de wa da de wa je da dem ba ra jo je dong a da dong a je dong jo je dong a me ba wa da man ra wa jo ye ra ja da ni da ra wa da nyo la ne wa jo je.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Ra nye yo da la zar we do zo le zhe ran yang ga me long qu yang ba lang ge ni jo se jiang dong ne jiang dong me da de de jie da de jiao yang yang jia jie yang a de zeng a jie ba ong hong zhang shi a da dang man lang bang bang dam jian cin hong yi na wo long ge bei long yue me ba zi xie xiang kor wei ni jiong bo wo zu li jian dang ma mier jie gang ka jiu da dang ong wa hong 这类文字的自个这项有送大瓦解，我有的这当把也一切的讲座就我们
Okay, back to.
It's okay.
Okay.
对 ，OK。让给多个上我来，问这喇嘛也当当，看着去讲什么？我拉手讲也当当，个上来讲着着呢，见着等等等等等。Organ bandam bebe debe alogen gande nevede jada jade zayezo. Rong ra gong ma ne ren je jia wo dor jie be ge ye dor ma zhang zo ni zhen jiu wo ma a huan zhen jian za wo la ma dang zhu pa dong jie jiang ba su gua gao ge gua 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 三年级巴拉玛那一向若向高上高问，走走这三就到内，做了完的所都接受，我们我也能撒就能就的。nam jura la me je de ba de je de sa je sa da ma na ma ya ja ma da de ja la so ja ba la ja ra ra ja sa nyang ge ye da ja bo ja zhen so ye ja ro ga ran ga ge ma da de ra zo da ne ma zhou nam nie za de so 我们啊，红当今将士多多结，万国撒野撒若子，撒出根下帮忙那，大用老总根本做，顿松去就这么大，我那强着阿然那研究员弄啥个啦，别看那些年工作，就不接多嘛。 ye yang ro yang ka ram ka he par che ne dong zhao ge zhou dou jie lo bong ge ze jie dang dang ba zong yang be da ge sam dong zhou ba ran su wo ma a wo na ma de zen zang ba ne jie no da bo mo na mun ze lang an za ma da re se la jie yang yang ye ye dorma de yon ye ye ya ro yang ga ran ga ye ye de lo jo be waran zu o ma a wo la le sa ga ra jia jian da so jiang jie so zang re jie wan guo de jie zang e zo ye jian de ba dorma na ye ya
ro che ka ram
a
ka
ye a par jian na dong de jian zhou o ma a hong nam sa pa na so je ye yada nyo ma ne ba na che para yo ne da da ge da bo ho je dor ma na ye yang ro yang ka ram ka ye da no xu je zhe ba zo om a hong ga dan long nyung bei zo len jia bo lo xiang gong da 感应觉觉多罗玛呢，一样若相卡拉卡个，尊尊修那本身，人家三相不能够，阳光大将国王族，我们阿红周周人间大业不，觉觉多罗玛家境，一样若相卡拉卡个，让人都嘛作业呢。 本地上水等就我公司做了，我公司做了，我公司做了，把头见公婆那我见。 关键是进步还是高档，让人今年的酒吧，我一些人中，今年之内都没得娘把门灯白锁当见将不报，那些让这关键呀，这金将找不来这个年纪带帮的。 mo bam zi je je jar bo ren zhen je nen jo ra ba bo yin de jiong wa tam jian zhe ba sam din je zhou nyong wa xie wan dang dang den ba jie bo zhen jiao wang de le jie zao nga wa zhao bo zhao ge zhe we le la ni 等把送我来了，都自了结王，偷偷结王送满，多结找自己，南就结着了，进步到了公司做到，南就了把多结着，结结我个送都结对，宁不得了有那到了那么。 这不得我进步，咱就把街道的研究把来点完这了。作家呀，大不朗朗这不等眼真就什么的这。作家得到了上就马头家把的另外一上老婆郎的满着。 Darba Janjo So So Londro Waran Zed So Jiden Daya Montan Ba So Tam Jele Jet Rashidan De La Bonson So Ba Chap Ja Je Bar Jo Je Landre Mo Wan Den Dui Jan Dui Da 这来就萨瓦拉索巴就达拉达巴现等这巴就这这瓦永久巴当公的就 Jordan de Monga, Mujo, Dova, Meba, de la de Zorvan, Jelen, Zoja, Lopa, Dava, Draga, Lazo, Nundemba, Zodam, Jele, Jad, Trashi, Dan, de la Bozon, So, Jab, Bar, George, Marge, Munjo, Monlanda, Toje, Wang. Ma chu je yang ne go yang yi shi je yang ne jin je zai zim zhu je wang gen zhi le jing gu ran de ni de sun ba ran zhe de zo yang a zi na na za wang su chu je zhong ma yi shi je zhong tam zi ge zhong ma wang ge la mo ya za le jiang ga ye zera ma me yo lu za ma de gan zhou za ma dan ge xia za ma jie ben zhou za pa ni jie jie zong ma wen ne nian bei zong ma gan jin de nie jie den ba zong wa xia jie jing zong ma dang zai jie qi nen nan la yi xi la sa zhe meng a wa tu jie la qi xi ren meng a Sin la la jiang ren do meng a wan to do la to ba meng a chi nam jie nan ju ra ba da jiang kur dan jie ba nam la gu ye go ne zhen jie la de su song ge go ne do jie go ne zhen jie la de su yin den jie go ne zhen jie la de su zhe le jie go ne zhen jie la de su ga jin de yin ji ba le ji ren zhe len zu jia yang da ba an la zhi ba deng en de sima da zhe ban zu jia de da san qiu ma do ba ling a yi song lao ba lam de men zhuo xiang tar ba jiang qiu jie su zi long zhou er zhe de su ji din de yang men den ba su tam jie le jia zha xi da de la bon song zu jia jia jie ba jiu jie lan zhe me su wan de dui xiang dui da ne gao tam jie zhe le jia sa wa la su ba jie da ra da ba yin de zhe ba jiu jie zhou wa yong jie ba dan gong de Di mong ge nge zhe dou ba me ba de la de zhe wen zhe len zu jia lo ba da we zhe ge la su men den ba su tam jie le jie de zha xi dan de la bon song zu jia jie jie ba jiu jie za ya zi de wo jia ba ga song
So page 13 in English. Page 13 in English.
Oh, please consider me. Oh, please consider me. Oh, please consider me. Glorious Vajra guardian, great black one, the Haruka, glorious great Vajrava. By your nature, you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character, you are equal to hundreds of activities. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, You are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness, holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace and splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting and teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord, with the name one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior, God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May all auspiciousness and goodness increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times, in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like. And may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ahri, by the power of my compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi Nirvanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Mayo Lubsangma, Tekar Gotsangma, Jiti Xiaoxiangma, and Chopin Drinsangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors of Samaya, who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and your retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I gain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits, humans be brought under control, and at all times, in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
我今我告诉多杰那波杰，迎着今我用松来见过，啥时东所生东干着。干着着的人在过见公，下些本节马南大用的，正在阳光过年正当节，八件广播电节在俺的。那我当大家子本节奏，马莫在我刚才内见着。我娘来自沙金上来的，是其中来自中国的。这些自然莫那讲着当，哈拉姆森家界南的在，咱不拉人啊人在诺杰嘛，也叫洋洋做的热饿了，家界公啊内见洋人不，当见当了怎么给你些？也等官不等吧就难了，是等大楼要接金色的。我送都用着来的，让我拉都送过了等白子，你讲的用我当人间的，这些在那这不你讲的，人马接着们让都们做，这面大是人间工作是。各个三瓦三根脚儿把的，这个肩背一线接不走，但上当街将子做兰博，说龙就龙，不龙你就这，可当干我当在娘家。干着所接接不下东家，这不打从这来我动作。高当等松，苦当干啥将，八当年不这辈子松，当我这做那边个活动，把这件都在咖啡动。东南姐姐这帮子，记得送我姐姐人间节，接着等白啥钱加帮子。全国等身高家龙就南，当今送马年代在外就，那么就是问这来这帮多。算阶段算管教王八多，简单的就难就这般吧。年不大啥这辈东北了，过大路就结把年等着。给没lan做等别来到街，莫拉样子对莫接我的。那我这大不的年不当对象，这些我把他们这些，这个将被人真正把他来了人家的话可能是，一来能把肉被等真结，上面的为那样我不做。就是了，全球就这就对那，都是了马云在东街我儿子。一拉这些龙角本上走，这是浪着就来着动子。这位这将总跟在我就东那山东一线这把的，大当大爷三街当街的，拉面走不上就这把了。条件把这马里有我的，电接马了论讲这帮嘴，接感谢一拉真把怎接的，这边我这做完这把也送马一些那儿回去，能接到给上多嘛，这把。 我们在港湾的北，阿罗根的那边的小道找的所耶稣。我们走走都什么呀？玛那巴拉呀，别走走都天龙巴，地站真就没巴。苏迪嘎哟没巴哇，苏贝嘎哟没巴哇，阿那拉都没巴哇，萨瓦西德没扎耶扎，萨瓦嘎玛苏扎没，这当一日。不是轰哈哈哈哈呼芒嘎文萨瓦达达嘎达变扎玛妹妹，不知巴瓦玛哈萨玛呀，大多顿的叮当人家的过了瓦水的有内。内面在到王祖宗就那乐巴赞的。我们生着地上本在做中等的结晶啊，人这波是不刚撒了，不见用也被送花热热也有。我说，这期也有你这个，哇
24.
Page number 17. Prayer book.
In the prayer book, go to page
17.
17.
17 in the
Prayer
ancient
book.
prayer book.
Yeah. Okay. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Pandapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one, seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjusri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. By the merit I have accumulated, may I overcome all erroneous attitudes and reach the omniscient state. May all sentient beings who are suffering in the waves of birth, old age, illness, and death be freed from the ocean of samsara. May the enlightened intent of glorious lamas be brought to completion. May there be joy and happiness equal to the expanse of the sky, and may myself and all others without exception be swiftly established in the state of Buddhahood, through gathering the accumulations and purifying obscurations. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. May the teachings, the sole source of benefit and happiness, endure throughout time. and may the lifespans of all those who are holders of the teachings remain steadfast as victory banners. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. May the world have happiness and favorable years. May all harvests be bountiful, and may the Dharma increase. Accomplishing all happiness and goodness, may all objectives be accomplished. May sentient beings who are ill, however many there are, be swiftly freed from their ills. At all times, may beings never experience sickness of any kind. To the west is the pure realm of Amitabha. May all who apprehend his name be reborn in that supreme realm. By the strength of this powerful merit, may the benefit of the whole assembly accomplish the intended purpose of this life. May obstacles be pacified. May all be auspicious. May they accomplish their intentions in accord with the Dharma. Following the wisdom of Manjusri, the fearless one, the similarly Samantabhadra, following them all and practicing in the same way, I too dedicate all merits accordingly. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the power of the truth of the three jewels and the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, through the authority of the total perfection of the two accumulations, through the force of the utterly pure basic space of phenomena beyond concept, may it be accomplished precisely so. By the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great DRIKUNGPA Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Through the accomplishment of whatever virtues that indicate the unmistaken path that accords with the utterly pure teachings of enlightened intent, may the teachings of the precious 10th Bhumi Lord of DRIKUNGPA flourish and endure throughout time.
Thank you, everyone. And so we, I think tomorrow, 6:30, we start all the lamas, monks. So everybody, if you can, perfect. 6:30 here. So the main start is something like a ceremony around the 10. So 10. So the real Molam start tomorrow 10 o'clock. But maybe Demi, you announce something? Okay.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So we'll begin at 6:30 a.m. with the Buddha Shakyamuni Sadhana practice, and then 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We'll have our first session, and then we'll have a lunch provided by Drungnor Changchub Ling from 12 to 2. And then after that, 2 p.m., Garchen Rinpoche is going to be joining us on Zoom. We have a TV set up here, so Garchen Rinpoche can be with us all. And he's going to be joining us the full afternoon session on Saturday, as well as the full afternoon session on Sunday. So we're very fortunate to have Garchen with us for both sessions. And the schedule will repeat the second day. So we'll have 6:30 to 7:30 or 8, and then 10 to 12 with lunch provided by Drungnor, and then 2 to 5 on Sunday.
Yeah, I enjoyed the welcome rice. So how they set our flowers, Nelly, and many people help. So this very beautiful. A big offering, this really special. The Lord Jigten or Buddha, so very beautiful. Thank you. Floral arrangements, really beautiful.
That was the flowers.
Flowers, okay? Hiện ta có một số nhà chỉ dùng đó. Lắp gọi đã kể cho là rất một là rất một là. So tomorrow, ngã sẽ thế rồi. Giang lên chỉ number 2 chỉ. Trung gian mình chỉ có sao? Trung gian mình chỉ có sao? Vì là mình xem. Chuyện đó phải ở đây chuẩn bị. Làm sao nó phải học tăng rồi, nào đâu. Nên ngay ở bộ đông rồi ta thì khán giả sinh活mà đi. Cái bộ tăng rồi à? Ủa sao cái bộ rồi? Mình xem bộ rồi à? Bộ nghe khác có sao? Thế thiên sao ta? Ta check đã check. Sao những cái việc làm gì đâu? Được không? À. Nhiều. Thế này. Này có đã rồi rồi.
Okay, we end the meeting right now and then we see you guys tomorrow. Chào cả nhà nha. Bây giờ mình sẽ tắt nha, tắt Zoom nha. Bye bye.
Thế là bút có dầu nó xong mà xong.